guys, it's Emily from Emily Marie TV. And today I'm going to be telling you guys a story time about how I was at my friend's house and the cops came at 1 a.m. For whatever reason, I'm not sure. So this is just the story from my point of view. If you want to see it from Ashley's point of view, go onto her channel. The description to that video is going to be down below, along with the link to her channel. So without further ado, let's get into the story. Okay, so if I remember correctly, it was August 18th, 2018, so this year. And the only reason I remember the date is because that was the day I came back from Florida, well, because I was seeing my family. And I remember her inviting me over to her house because we haven't seen each other in like 4 weeks at that point, because when I go to Florida, I go for a couple weeks at a time. So I remember that day I went over to her house. I was home for like 6 hours, so I went over to her house and we decided that we were going to sleep downstairs because she was in the process of moving and it was really warm in her house, so we decided it would be a good idea to sleep downstairs by the windows. So now there was 3 of us there, not counting her little brother. He has a part in this story, but I'm talking about the girls who attended the sleepover. So it was me, Ashley, and our friend Lily. You may have seen her in Ashley's videos if you watch her channel. So we were all laying there, all about to go to sleep. I was already asleep because I was like really tired from like just like jet lag and all that kind of good stuff. And Ashley was getting ready to go to sleep, and Lily was in the bathroom. And Phil, Ashley's little brother, was sitting in a chair in front of the TV playing GTA because they had no furniture or anything. So he was just sitting in like a kitchen chair. And there was like these 3 windows and they were all open, at least halfway. So I remember like not being in a full sleep, but being in like a dazed sleep. And like I like lifted my arm up and like when it hit the doorbell rang. So in my mind I thought I was having a dream or something. So I remember saying, because like I said, I was half awake, like half asleep. I was like, how did I just ring the doorbell? Like I remember saying that very vividly. And Ashley goes, what do you mean? What was that? And so at this point, she gets up, and Phil, her little brother, is talking to 2 men that are outside the window. So we were like, the beds were up against the door, and then there was the stairs, and then there was a door to go into like another like family room or sitting room. And so we were laying there, and so Phil starts talking to people outside the window, and he's not supposed to do stuff like that, and he knows he's not. So Ashley gets up, and there's just like these 2 men looking into the windows at her. So I was like still really tired, and I was still really convinced I was having a dream. So when I heard her talking to someone, I woke up and I was like, Ashley, why did you call the cops on me? And like a dazed sleep still kind of, but I was like awake. She was like, I didn't. I don't know what's happening. So she was telling them that we didn't call the cops, and they were telling us that we did call the cops. So me and Ashley were standing there talking to them for a good 10 minutes, and then Lily comes out because she was getting ready for bed. And mind you, it was like 1 a.m. So Lily comes out, and there's like a street light right outside her house, and she just sees the silhouette of 2 men. So she ran from the kitchen and around the back because there was another way he could get upstairs, and one of the cops followed her around the other side of the house to where he looked into their other family room. And so she was like, what the hell is going on? And so eventually she goes and she just locks herself back in the bathroom and leaves me and Ashley for dead. And so me and Ashley are standing there, we're telling them we didn't call the cops, nothing's fine. And mind you, Phil was playing GTA, and there was like screaming in the background. So like the whole setup of this was very sketchy. And we were convinced for the longest time that they weren't actually police because like we didn't call anyone, we were all half asleep at that point. So after they leave, Lily comes back out, and we're like all like shaking because we were like so scared. We move the mattresses over to like a little island thing, so we're not right by the door, and so that there was more outlets for her to charge her phone. So 5 minutes after they leave, they come back and they were like, oh, sorry, we had the wrong house. And we were like, oh, that's okay, it's fine. And so, Phil comes over and it was like 2 or 3 a.m. at this point, and like we were all laying on the mattresses. Lily fell asleep, and me and Ashley were still awake. So Phil comes over, and then he's talking to me and Ashley. And at some point in the middle, Ashley falls asleep, and I'm still awake. And so is Phil. So Phil, I was like, Phil, try to go to sleep. It's okay. And he closes his eyes, and then he opens them again, and he's like, I can't go to sleep. I was like, why? What's wrong? It was like, I'm having scary images in my mind. Because he was like really, he was shook. And so I was like, it's okay, go to sleep. And so he gets up and he goes and he turns the PlayStation back on and he plays. I fall asleep, and then I hear his mom come down the stairs because she was upstairs when all this was happening. So his mom's room is closest to the stairs, but she told us that when she's up there and the air conditioner's on, she can't hear anything. So she comes down at like 6 a.m. and tells Phil, come on, buddy, let's go upstairs and go to sleep. And he was like, okay. So he went upstairs and he went to sleep. And then at like 9 a.m., she comes down and wakes all of us up so we can go to church. Because it took place on a Saturday. So when she comes down the next morning, we tell her the story. And then she tells us that the door was unlocked the whole night. So if they weren't actually cops, they could have just walked in at any time and would have, like, could have hurt us or robbed us or whatever people like that do. So I guess the moral of the story is to always make sure your doors are locked and never trust anyone that starts talking to you through your window at 1 a.m. because you never know who they're gonna be. So, yeah, I guess just don't do any of that. I want to thank you guys for watching this video, and I also want to apologize for not uploading for the longest time. I get so discouraged when I don't get views on my videos and stuff. But, like, it's okay. My New Year's resolution is to post at least once a week. I'm gonna leave links in the description of my friends' channels. Ashley's and Genesis's is gonna be down in the description below. So go subscribe to them and make sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe. And I want to wish you all a happy new year and a safe new year. So I'll see you guys in the next video next week. Bye!